Quick Crypto bringing you breaking Kaspa news. Whether it was at the hands of the KEF, the KII, or Coinbase and Kaspa themselves, we finally have acknowledgement, and better yet, we finally have confirmation that Coinbase are about to add Kaspa to their exchange. This is extremely bullish and extremely long overdue, but that is not all. It looks like all exchanges from Kraken to Binance to Coinbase and Crypto.com and so on, they are all starting to make a move. There have been many listings in the past 48 hours, and even more pressure, thankfully, from Kaspa's side of things have been applied onto the tier 1s who are still waiting on the sidelines. If you ask me, I feel like these listings, these spot listings for Kaspa are closer than ever before, as there are many colossal event catalysts incoming. And it looks like Kaspa currently valued at 10.8 cents, up roughly 5.84% on the daily time frame. It's extremely undervalued and is primed for a price reversal, new price discovery, and a rally to the upside. So, for some short Kaspa Coinbase lore, if you will, the KII issued an open letter to Coinbase roughly 2 months ago, which finally got their attention, and Paul Grewal, the CLO of Coinbase, put Kaspa in contact with Coinbase's listing team, which was very good for us. Furthermore, last month, around the announcement of the DWF Labs partnership with the KEF as an appointed market maker for Kaspa, Johnny, the executive vice president of the KEF, also announced that they were/are currently in conversation with other market makers for American exchanges and perspective on chain trading. Maybe negotiations still ongoing, we don't really know more, but potentially this is Johnny leaking last month that they were actually in talk with Coinbase Exchange, America's largest exchange. Either way, point being, it is now official as Coinbase traders and Kaspa announces that Coinbase are adding support for Kaspa and FPX perpetual futures trading, going live around 9:30 a.m. UTC next week, February 20th on Thursday. This is very big news, but of course, addressing the elephant in the room, this is not the spot listing that we have been after. So of course frustration may still be high, but it is a matter of perspective for me, and this is extremely bullish because Coinbase has many deep ties to the likes of BlackRock, to Wall Street, and we are going into an institutionally driven bull market to which the door for them in adoption and being able to custody crypto is almost open. It's opening. The SEC's crypto task force is discussing integrating staking into ETPs with multiple firms right now as we speak, and better still, the world's largest custodian bank, State Street and Citibank, are apparently set to launch crypto custody services very, very soon. The biggest injection of liquidity, trillions of dollars, is literally about to flood into the space any moment now, and we plan to make the most of this opportunity. We have a free Discord server that's definitely worth checking out, and we also have a 7-day free trial period to sign up to the executives here. We're even more locked in, maximizing the benefits you make from crypto. This community has learned a lot already through alpha information ahead of time, institutional documents, through private live streams, and we've also seen multiple wins already through our trades, some as big as 2,400%, and there's so much more we offer. Link it down below, come and check it out. Now, this announcement from Coinbase, in my opinion, is also a lot bigger than it seems. I know it's only futures contracts, not a spot listing, but I think it's actually a lot more important than that, because this is acknowledgement that they don't only know of Kaspa, but they're now deciding to support them, and this could be the event catalyst. Again, that was the event catalyst we have been waiting for. Now, understandably, some are worried that we may see similar situation that we did with Binance when they launched their Kaspa futures a little over a year ago, but what happens in the immediate short term is anybody's guess. There's no point in getting emotional over it. There's definitely a possibility we see pullbacks of Coinbase listing perpetuals for Kaspa in the very near future, but again, it is a matter of perspective. Think about it this way, we are not in the same position now as we were with Binance a little over a year ago. When Binance launched Kaspa futures, Kaspa was in price discovery all-time high territory. Coinbase are launching their Kaspa futures when Kaspa is almost down 50% from its all-time high. So it may not be in Coinbase's best interest to short Kaspa like Binance did. And also by issuing Kaspa futures, this gives Coinbase the ability to accumulate more Kaspa, so they're going to want to follow market trends to build up their bag to eventually issue a Kaspa spot. Christian Ludwig actually highlights it a little bit more so in detail as well, and adds that Binance perps also have orders of magnitude more liquidity than Coinbase. Binance have had over a year to accumulate, and now Kaspa is setting up for a price reversal and new price discovery. Coinbase would get wrecked if they were to short not saying they won't do, they might decide to do it, but it could be very disastrous for them. They haven't got the liquidity Binance does to make an effect to manipulate in order to buy their spot bag lower. Not to mention, well, with Binance, we speculate that wallet number 5 is their wallet. Of course, not confirmation, but we suspect it is, and they have been accumulating Kaspa like clockwork since March 2024, and we are seeing now frequent tiny transactions from this wallet, which is a sign they're testing, likely with testnet 11 on 10 blocks per second. But of course, the question I'm sure you want to know and have an answer to is, will there be spot listing for Kaspa with these tier 1s, or when will it be? Keep this in mind that exchanges are a business. They have a team of professionals who are listing these cryptos when it's financially beneficial for them to do so at their time, which the KEF actually addressed in an AMA 3 months ago, that these exchanges want to see high volume on the major exchanges with Kaspa. So what they want to see is a catalyst, an event, something that will cause a drastic spike in volume for Kaspa, like the flint and steel that ignites the spark on the Kaspa bonfire, to which the exchanges will act as the firewood or the oil that keeps Kaspa burning longer and much, much brighter. And there are many catalysts incoming that could be this event catalyst for Kaspa. 10 BPS is one such catalyst that we are now entering the end game for. Hard fork is mere months, if not weeks away. Smart contracts could be another, to which we have some announcements about, which I'll circle back to later on in this video. Stablecoins could also be another event catalyst. Institutional adoption and crypto custody, to which is already happening right now, is closer than ever before, is also an event catalyst, and potentially issuing Kaspa perps trading on the largest American exchange could act as the spark for tier 1s to take action and list a spot listing. Because think about it, there is a massive sentiment that Binance will be listing Kaspa this month, mainly based around the funding distribution period for their Kaspa mining pool incentive, which is effectively come to an end right now, so it's unlikely because it should be coming out today if anything, so put it past the deadline. However, we have had some alpha leaks, like from Dalton here, who works for Kaspi, the KRS-20 project, who stated from his very trusted sources that while he hasn't got a specific date in mind right now, Binance will be issuing a spot listing for Kaspa this month, and OKX notoriously will follow in suit like many other tier 1 exchanges after Binance. We now have 2 weeks left. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it is enough time. We just have to wait and see if this comes to fruition. But considering the Coinbase news, again, only 1 week away, the fact that Wall Street are now gearing up more so as well, the fact that the KEF recently adjusted their funding to bring more support to Kaspa's adoption, also to their partnerships and listings, it's a very big deal. Not also to mention as well that KEF are even putting more pressure on the likes of OKX about listing Kaspa, which is very big news. It's very significant because OKX actually invested into the KEF, so in my opinion, not financial advice, Kaspa does seem primed for a significant rally very, very soon, maybe next week following the Coinbase Kaspa perps listing. For me, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when these exchanges will come in due time, and that will be the relief rally Kaspa needs to kickstart its own bull run, which will only be carried further with the release of such developments like smart contracts, the most secure and decentralized smart contracts in the crypto space coming with Kaspa, to which we have an announcement here from Zealous Swap about how they are building the foundation for DeFi's feature on Kaspa with the automated market maker based decentralized exchange on Igra Labs layer 2, which is huge news. Igra Labs, of course, being the institution with members who originally worked with Son Polinsky and others at DAG Labs. So some of the original creators of Kaspa, the founders of Kaspa, therefore, working at Igra Labs, are building a zero knowledge EVM based roll-up smart contracts on Kaspa. This DEX, we can see an image of this right here, video is almost ready, and apparently they're just waiting for the Igra Labs to launch its testnet, to which they announced will be coming before the end of this quarter, so within the next 4 to 6 weeks. Ultimately, the crypto and Kaspa mania is starting to accelerate, but we still have a lot more to come. The market is just getting started. To learn a lot more, come check out the CF community. We have a lot more information about when the market stop's going to hopefully come in. Links down below. Remember, as always though, don't be emotional, be logical, and I'll see you in the next one.